Yeah. Hi, good morning, all of you. Today we will see how we can able to know the blood sugars by looking into someone's face, and we can able to identify the blood sugar levels of a person by identifying the face and identification marks in the face. Okay, సో ఇవాళ మనం ఒక పర్సన్కి బ్లడ్ షుగర్స్ ఎంత ఉన్నాయి బాడీలో మనం ఈజీగా విత్ ద ఫేస్ వీ కెన్ రికగ్నైజ్ ద symptoms of the blood sugars. Generally, first point is the swelling in the face. Generally, if we see there is a swelling in the face, like I have some swelling on the face, it will represent that we have carb in the body. So there is a lot of carb. We are eating a lot of carb. I am also taking a lot of carb. The carb will make your face to be swelling. So it shows that, represents that you have the high levels of blood sugars. And second is eating apple daily, per day one apple, and every apple is having 90 grams of sugar. Each apple may have the 90 grams of sugar in an apple. So that is also a natural sugar which will be good for health. Apart from that, the input of the sugar from other food grains what we are eating daily, that may cause the blood sugar levels to rise. And suppose if you are eating daily 3 meals per day and 3 meals per day, and also you are having the snacks in between, and that will cause the 6 spikes of your insulin. 6 times you are spiking the insulin in your body. So more production of insulin in your body, that can cause you the problem of the swelling in the face. And this may cause the reason of the carbohydrates which we are taking into the body, like carbohydrates, which means carbs. Like we have the carbs in the every food, junk food, and whatever the food we eat. And hydrating, the hydration is called the form of the water. So carb plus hydrogen, it is called the carbohydrate, which will be happening the synthesis in our body. And one more point is like major symptom of the round face, and it will be the form of glucose. And whenever if you have large amounts of carbs in our body, that may make identify easily that your body is having insulin more, and so that the glucose which has large amounts, which will show the round face. And you can also observe it is the symptom of the insulin. And also round face, and we can observe the the eyes, there are irritation in the eyes, there is an irritation in the eyes, red strains on the eyes. It is the symptom that generally you may, this is, there are so many reasons for the eye red irritations. Like you have the it may be the reason of high carbs which are consuming into the body, and it will have the lack of B2 B3 vitamins, which may be the reason of the body. And your liver may not be detoxifying, so you are eating a lot of carbs, so your liver is unable to digest it and unable to detoxify it from the out of the body. So these are the so that you may have the irritation of eyes, red lines in the eyes, and the functioning of liver. These are the reasons of the reasons of this pulpy face and round face, and also the red lines in your eye strains. Your eyes may have the red strains. And also another thing here, you can reduce the like your face swellings and the high carbs by using the natural therapies like enema and other features. But it may not be sufficient, and that may not be completely, you cannot able to control your high carb situation in the body. So you have to control it by the intermittent fasting, and the fasting is the best way to control your insulin resistance and the spike of the excess of glucose whatever there in the body, it will be consumed by the insulin. And second, we can say that mostly whenever if you have the irritation of eyes and other effects which will be caused because your eyes has the receptors of insulin generally. So there are some receptors of insulin, and your body is producing more insulin because you are having more carbs and daily eating habit of multiple times. That may be the reason of the eye irritation, and the receptors of eye may be observed in your eye swelling, like maybe red eyes you can see, and you can see some lines in the eyes. That will be the reason. Okay. And there is one more problem here. Under chin, you under chin like fat which is like this one. So under chin I have the fat. Okay. So the fat is here because of the carb which I am eating, and it will cause sleeping anemia. So that will be called the snoring problem. It will be causes. So I have the snoring problem, which will be the main cause of the carb having intake, and that will be reduced by ketosis. So you have to take keto food, like most of the like ketogenic food, and reduce the carb intake, and that will be the best solution for the chin. Okay. And next one is the texture of your skin. The skin texture, you can see that there are oily skin which will have most of the people have oily skin. That may be the reason of the androgens are high rise in your body, because androgen is a male hormone which will be produced generally. And even there is some another reason in females like PCOS, that is called um, the process of the problem with the females. And these are the two reasons which will be the form of the too much insulin which is produced in the body. That may be the effect of raising the androgens in your body. And also we have the another problem of too much carbons and minerals, which will be effect of the lack of zinc. The zinc plays very important role of our body and the insulin and androgens. So suppose if you have the zinc deficiency may be the problem, the reason of androgens which are not in the balance, maybe the less androgens, or it will be the more androgens, which will be rise of your hormones, which will be the testosterone hormone, which is the male hormone, and it is called the DTH, the form of hormones which are which will form a bald head. Like so many people may have bald head, that will be the reason of that. And because of the high androgens and the zinc deficiency, the zinc if zinc is balanced in your body, intake of zinc into your body, that will cause your androgens to be in the control, so that more androgens may not be released in your body. That may shape up your hair well and grow the hair well. And and also the another option of this reduction of androgens, controlling androgens, is you have to regulate your insulin which produced in your body by reducing your carbohydrates and increasing your ketosis process. And so that whenever if you reduce the insulin, automatically you are reducing enemies within the body. So there is a lot of enemies which will be produced by enemy hormones which are affecting your body internally, that will be reduced by the regulation of the insulin. And the zinc deficiency is the major cause for the high rise of androgens or uncontrol of androgens, that is also called as a gonadism. This is a hypogonadism, which is the low problem of zinc deficiency that may causes sperm count down for the female males, and so that sperm count will be the another problem of the zinc hormones, that will be the cause of the one of the cause. And also zinc reduces majorly overproduction of androgens, and these androgens will be the effect of overproduction of androgens will be oil skin. And if it will be zinkless or more androgens, if you can see the dry and bulky skin, you can see the dry patches on the body. So these are all the causes of the zinc deficiency. And so these are the another reasons, like you have to take omega 6 high acids like flaxseed oil, it will have the omega 6. And we have the cod liver oil, which will have vitamin A, vitamin D, and that will be the reduction that will cause the dandruff of the high dandruff in the body. And you have to take some things like soya oil, we have a lot of omega, and so that it will reduce our problems in the skin texture and red ashes, and we have the reduction in the joint pains. And so these are the major advantages if you have to take intake of omega 3 fatty acids, cod liver oil, and increasing your appetite, and so that stomach will function well and appetite will be raised. So these are the identifications we can able to observe by using by looking into the face of a person. So these are the one of the major causes of the uh, not taking a ketone diet, and taking a lot of carbs, that may be the reason. And also in the next video we can see where we can how to reduce cholesterol in our body. Like cholesterol is one of the part which you can see that all the products which like milk, we have the curd, we have all the products which are animal products, okay, even any animal product has the cholesterol. And which is non-animal products, like if you take a coconut, if you take any vegetables, if you take any product which is from the tree, that doesn't have cholesterol. So simple identification, like all the animal products has cholesterol, and all non-animal products like tree products doesn't have the cholesterol. We will check the cholesterol topic in the next video. And thank you. If you are new, subscribe, and thank you. And thank you for listening.